Now, who told you don't got no green thumb? Baby, you got green thumb, green toes, green spirit. You just ain't watered it yet. Speaking of watering, y'all just don't understand how many plants I kill. We all got that unofficial plant graveyard somewhere. Back porch, windowsill, that one shady corner that looked like it had potential. Baby, you not alone. Plant killer turned plant lover is a whole journey. Just because you can't keep a cactus alive don't mean you got no green thumb now. Sometimes we be forgetting to give it light, give it water, and just think we just doomed. We don't got no green thumb. That's why when you a beginner gardener, start with the easy vegetables. Dry beans from the store like these right here, chef's kiss. And you can buy them at the store. What be making me mad is these folks out here be getting green beans out these little sealing package they be selling at Walmart or Dollar Tree or something. If y'all don't take y'all behinds to Walmart or whatever local grocery store you buy and get 1,000 beans in a package, don't be wasting your time and my time. Baby, get your money's worth. Also, planting what you got. You ain't got no sealing pots? No problem, baby. Oh, yogurt cups? Poke a hole in the bottom. Coffee cans? Perfect. That one ugly mug your ex gave you? Turn it into a basil pot. That's healing. Totes, buckets, even grocery bags can grow potatoes and greens. Drainage and light matters more than looks. Don't be focusing on aesthetics now. If the roots can breathe and the plant get light, you're in business. Also, compost what you can. Starting a compost pile isn't hard either. 2 part brown, 1 part green. Basically, just more brown than you have green. Your brown material is literally your brown material. Leaves, paper, cardboard. That makes sure that your compost ain't too soggy. And your green material is basically your kitchen scraps. It's like a relationship. You gotta balance the wet and the dry or it starts smelling funny. No meat, no dairy, no drama. This ain't the trash can. This is like a spot for your soil. When you start a garden and it's your first time, start small. So when it dies, it hurts a little less and your grandma ain't roasting you as hard. No, for real though, starting small is important. Gardening is about building habits. Start with 1 or 2 plants and you'll get the hang of watering, sunlight, pest drama, and harvesting without getting overwhelmed. You ain't gotta be a full farmerette or farmer on the first day now. Seeds cheap, soil not cheap. Unless you composting like me. So start with a few plants, not a whole nursery out. You don't need to max out your EBT or your debit card. When you start small, mistakes cost less emotionally and financially. You'll lose less and learn more. Every gardener got a graveyard of learning experiences. Don't let yours take up the whole yard now. Lettuce, bush beans, cucumbers, peppers, garlic, herbs like basil, mint, thyme, peppermint, green onions, cherry tomatoes. Those are the easy veggies that you can start with, aka the unbothered baddies of the garden. Now, there are 3 things all plants need: light, water, love, and patience. Sunlight is free. If your plant looking pale and depressed like it just went through a breakup, it needs sun. Put it in the window, rotate it every few days so it grows evenly. Don't be shy. Let that plant sunbathe like it just booked a vacation. Girl, you tan. Your plants need it too. A dusty windowsill ain't just for cats and forgotten mail, baby. Most plant deaths ain't no neglect. It's drowning. Y'all be pouring water like the plant just got off a 40-day fast. Calm down. Water it like a situationship. Just enough to keep it going. Not enough to let it take over your life. If the plant pot leaking like gossip, you did too much. Love and patience is as simple as it can get. Don't be yelling at y'all plants, okay? They gonna look at you funny and be like, child, now I'm finna take my time. That's like when your mama used to tell you to do the dishes while you was doing the dishes. Now you don't want to do the dishes no more. That's the same thing with plants. You get to yelling at them, they gonna be like, now I don't want to grow. I was just about to do it, but now I ain't doing it. You gotta give them love, show them love, and they gonna be like, okay, I like this. You gonna turn your head for one day and then the next day, boom, fruit. And be patient with them. They ain't gonna grow fruit overnight. Trust me, I know the feeling. Once you plant a seed, you expected it to grow right then and there. But it ain't. So you gotta be patient. You gonna drive yourself crazy. Focus on other projects around the garden. I promise you, time will fly. And next thing you know, you're gonna be looking at the plant like, dang, when did I grow you? And listen, you out here buying $15 bags of fertilizer when you been had the ingredients chilling in your kitchen like a broke little alchemist. Banana peels, fertilizer, coffee grounds, fertilizer, eggshells, fertilizer, and a calcium boost, baby. You don't need no fancy organic bloom booster. Just blend up them scraps like you making a smoothie for your plants, not your gut. I call mine Hood Miracle Grow. You ever seen a tomato plant thrive off last night's salad scraps and a little guilt water? That's power. So stop throwing stuff away. Your plants is hungry and you sitting on gourmet compost. Now listen up. Garden pests are like that one cousin who say they just coming to visit, but end up staying the whole summer, eating up everything. Aphids, whiteflies, caterpillars, and vine borers will roll through your garden like it's an all-you-can-eat buffet if you're not watching. That's why you gotta check the underside of your leaves like a nosy auntie, cause that's where they hide and lay their little disrespectful eggs. Use neem oil, insecticidal soap, or even a strong blast of water to knock them off. And companion planting, baby, that's like setting up booby traps. Marigolds, basil, mint, nature's security system. Bottom line, if your plant looking sad, droopy, or full of holes, it's probably got company it didn't invite. Checking your garden is like scrolling your ex's page. You're gonna see something that upsets you. Look for clues, holes in leaves, mysterious droppings, somebody been nibbling in the night. It's always the squash bugs. Never check the backside of the leaves unless you're ready for trauma. It's either eggs, bugs, or emotional damage back there. But you gotta look. Don't be scared. Okay, maybe be a little scared. But you know, seasonal planting ain't just some extra tip. It's the whole game plan, baby. You out here trying to plant watermelon in December talking about why it ain't growing. Because it's cold, Keisha. Every plant got its season, just like we do. Yeah, I'm looking at you, okra, tomato, and peppers. And some want to chill in the cool breeze like lettuce, spinach, and kale. Planting in the right season means less stress, less pest drama, and way more success. You ever seen the cabbage try to survive 98-degree heat? Y'all, she will faint on sight. So make sure you check your zone, know your seasons, and plant like you got sense in a calendar. Because when you move with the rhythm of nature, baby, your garden gonna hit different. Now, don't be out here doing all that digging, planting, compost stirring, and vine borer wrestling just to forget you got a garden. Baby, sit down, grab you a cold drink, let the sun hit your edges, and admire your little garden babies like, y'all really did that. Smell your herbs like you Martha Stewart. Talk to your tomato like it's your emotional support fruit. And flex on the bugs that tried it but didn't win. This is your peace, your therapy, and your front row seat to watching something you grew out of the dirt. Don't just water it, witness it. Even if you still learning, your garden don't care. You showed up and that's enough, period. So the next time you say you don't got no green thumb, I want you to remember, if you can keep your lashes on throughout a hot day, you can grow a tomato. If you feel seen, go ahead and like the video. Help a girl grow. Also share the video. Share, especially the folks who feel like they don't got no green thumb. Right. Yeah. Go ahead and subscribe, of course, because we family now. We're growing out here and we're growing together. Comment what vegetables you struggle to grow and what you're working on now. Like I said, we all growing together. If you have any questions that you want to leave, go ahead and comment them. I'm not the only person who be responding to y'all comments. It'll be other people who got ideas as well. So go ahead, comment down below, share your experience, as well as ask important questions. Always be a student, because trust me, I'm still learning, I'm still growing, and child, it's a journey. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.